Welcome to Friendly Fitness Foods. We're going to start the show off with your fitness expert, John Lusich.
What's up? Thank you, Andrew, for throwing it over here for the exercise room. Our first exercise of the day is a burpee. Anyone want to show us what a burpee is before we start?
Yeah.
Go ahead. There it is. You know, a burpee is just a standard jump up and a push up. So you want to start by jumping up first, again down, do a push up,
Down, boom.
and do another one. You want to do this for 10 with 3 sets. So yeah, do a quick workout. Now we're on to exercise number 2, which is just plain simple squat. 2, 3. Now we're down to the final exercise of the episode, which are bicycles and suitcases.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed your workout with John. Today in the kitchen, we're going to be making cilantro lime shrimp tacos, topped with a cabbage slaw garnish and a nice yogurt-based dressing. So first we're going to start with our shrimp, deveined, no shell, no tails, about a pound, half pound of shrimp. We're going to top it with some chili powder, some ground cumin. Combination goes really well together. And I'm going to top it off with a little bit of Miss Dash Fiesta lime. So first what you're going to want to do is drizzle it all with a little bit of olive oil. Then you're just going to want to throw in your spices, spread them out pretty evenly. And then after you're done with your spices, you want to just mix them in and then let the shrimp sit for a while with the spices so all those flavors can really get absorbed in there before you cook it. So we're going to put the shrimp to the side to marinate, and we're going to start on our yogurt-based dressing. So let me get the yogurt from the fridge. Low-fat yogurt, plain. In this entire 2-pound container, only 450 calories. So the first thing for the cilantro lime yogurt-based dressing is you're going to want 2 cups of yogurt. We have here some low-fat yogurt, high in protein, low in sugar. And we'll just grab 2 cups of that. Throw them in here. We're using a food processor, so we can get a nice fine puree of all the ingredients coming in here. And then after the yogurt, we're gonna cut up some cilantro. Probably enough cilantro to just fit half a cup worth. So the cilantro, you do not need to cut up too fine because the food processor will do the rest of the work for you. The next ingredient that's going to go into our dressing is 1 fresh jalapeno. Notice I cut out the seeds on the inside because the shrimp already has a nice chili powder spice to it, so you really don't need that much heat. And just like the cilantro, you really don't need to cut it up that fine because the food processor will do the rest. I throw in 2 cloves of garlic, and we're going to top it off with a little bit of drizzle of olive oil. Lastly, to finish off the puree, we're going to add half a lime juice, and we're going to use our little citrus squeezer here to make sure you get all those juices out. Really get all the juices in there. Get this nice and tight. Looks great. We got a nice smooth creamy consistency, and now we're ready to start on our slaw. Alright, so now we're going to start on our slaw. I got about 2 cups of the slaw in here. Usually just go with the bag kinds because, you know, a lot of people don't have the time to shred up all these things, and they have a lot of good varieties of them now. This one's with broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and red cabbage. A rule of thumb I like to have, the more different kinds of vitamins you want, more different kind of colored vegetables you want. So we have the purple, orange, white, green in here. You want to take some of this nice dressing that you just made, and don't overdo it, but kind of throw some more over the top. And then we'll start with mixing it in a little. I always like to save some, just to top off the taco at the end. Really get the full texture of the dressing. Now we're just gonna go ahead and mix that in. Really get that nice creamy coleslaw consistency. If you think you need more, just add some more. Okay, that's good. All right, now let me think here. We have this, okay, so now I just wanna do my finishing garnishes. Wow, this smells phenomenal. This is gonna make a great topping for the tacos. All right, so the last part before we cook the shrimp is just get our toppings for the tacos ready. So we're gonna throw a little bit more cilantro on top of there. Really make that presentation look beautiful, as well as give it some good flavor. And no dish is right without avocado. You really gotta finely slice these ones up, because the last thing you want is a nice big leaf in your mouth while you're eating these. When talking health and fitness and lifestyle changes, the more greens you get, the more healthy you feel, the better you feel. You can choose to slice them or dice them, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna choose to slice mine. All right, now, time for the main event. We're gonna cook up the shrimp. So you're gonna wanna cook your shrimp on a medium to medium high heat. You're gonna cover the pan in some olive oil, and you're gonna wanna let that olive oil sit for, I'd say, 2 to 3 minutes, really get it nice and hot. All right, so once you get this shrimp on the pan, shrimp cooks fairly quick, 2 to 3 minutes, and it should be done. So now it's time to get our shrimp in the pan. Throw all that in there. Oh, you hear that sizzle? That's the best sound you can make in the kitchen. Who said making healthy food isn't delicious and easy? Come take a closer look at this. So if you see the shrimp starting to shrivel up, curl, get smaller, that means it's almost done. So as these are almost done, we're gonna throw some last finishing touches of some salt and pepper on them. And then we're gonna take it to the strainer because we have some excess juices. Wow, look at that. Alright, so now we have just a standard flour tortilla, and we're gonna get that going. So we have our avocado here. I'm gonna put 2 slices on, just like that. Then we're gonna throw in some of our slaw. Garnish that right on top. Good. Right. Now we're gonna grab a couple of these shrimp, throw them in there. As many as you want. Me, I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna grab a couple more in here. Oh. Now we're gonna put our finishing touches on it. A little bit of the minced cilantro. Now always save a little lime for that fresh squeezed lime at the end. We're gonna finish it off with a little more of that dressing on top. And that is how you make cilantro lime shrimp tacos. Join us next time for a nice surf and turf with a white wine sauce.